Hey mamas, welcome to the Babe Cave. I'm never at the Babe Cave anymore, am I? I feel like every time I come on here lately, I've not been at home in the Babe Cave actually. I am momming because this is mom life, and this is I'm still trying to help you even though I have mom stuff going on. We are actually at the church about to have Pinewood Derby, and this is our lovely, beautiful view that we get over here in Norco with the winds. So there you go, Norco winds for me. So hopefully I can get through this without eating my hair. If not, whatever, I guess. But this week I wanted to talk about how to stay on track during spring break without dieting, right? Because a lot of us are probably starting spring break this week. I know Riverside is starting spring break this week. We have spring break coming up in a couple weeks. It's a lot, right? So how many times have you thought during this time of year when things are just not on schedule anymore, I'll start again next week, right? I can eat better next week. This week we'll just throw in the towel, and then next week we'll catch up, right? I'll just get back on track. But because if that's how you feel, then this is the video that you need to be watching. Hi ladies! Because that's what we're talking about today. Spring break hits on everything, because everything changes, right? There's no schedule, kids are home all day, there's snacks everywhere, we're eating out more, there's later nights because the kids are staying up later, maybe we're on vacation, oh my goodness gracious, maybe we're on vacation, right? Nothing is normal, and our brains thrive on that consistency. We thrive on that consistency, our children thrive on that consistency, and our diets crave that consistency, and suddenly your whole routine goes out the window, right? And everything changes. You start the week thinking, I got this. I totally got this. I'm going to do great this week, even though I'm on spring break. And then something happens, and you're like, I'll be good. But by midweek, you're like, forget it. I'm just going to start over on Monday. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. And that's where this thinking takes us, and we go wrong. So the problem is, we think that the problem is that there's too many treats. Hi, Shauna. We think that the problem is that there's too many treats, or we think that the problem is that we're just eating out too much because we're on vacation, and then that's what you do on vacation, right? Or we think not enough workouts, because who wants to work out during spring break? I mean, really, just crazy people like me. Okay, just me. So what do? We try to eat less. We try to be good. We try to make up for it by beating ourselves up the next week. Who does that? There's a horse. Did you guys hear that? He agrees. We beat ourselves up the next week, right? By killing ourselves at the gym, by starving ourselves the next week. We just do all these things to ourselves to be able to catch up, right? But here's the truth. Spring break isn't the problem. It's not that we don't have the schedules. It's not that we don't have all these things that we have during our normal week. The lack of structure is the problem. The lack of structure that you haven't had all this time, and then spring break hits and you're like, oh, there's definitely no structure now, right? So it just gets all thrown out the window. So when your days have no rhythm, you skip meals, you snack all day, you get starving by dinner, and you're just like, give me food, right? Because you're hangry and you're grumpy and you're being mean to your husband and your kids, right? It's not that you weren't being good, it's that you didn't have structure. You eat everything at night and then blame yourself and feel guilty, and you get stuck in this cycle over and over again. I didn't need more willpower. We don't need more willpower. I didn't need to eat less or work out more. I needed a mommy-friendly method that worked with even having 5 kids, okay? 5 kids. If I can do it, you can do it, right? And that meant focusing on when I eat. Because when your body has rhythm, see, he agrees. When your body has rhythm, even chaotic weeks can feel easier, right? When I started doing this and focusing on when I eat, I didn't feel out of control around food. And that is huge, right? When you're around food and you just want to eat it just because it's there, that is beautiful when you don't have to feel that way. When you don't have that food chatter in your head all the time. I didn't need to start over when spring break was over. I could enjoy the week without spiraling out of control and feeling like I just needed to start all over again. And that's the goal, not perfection, consistency. Consistency is key in all of this. So if you're going into spring break thinking I'm going to fall apart, let's just forget this week even happened and I'll start again when the kids go back to school. You don't have to, I promise. You don't need to be perfect this spring break, but if you want to feel better this week, start by not skipping meals. So many moms skip meals. We forget. We get so busy and we're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to have lunch. Or, oh, I didn't have breakfast. Stop skipping meals. Sit down. Give your body some nourishment, a real meal, and be consistent about it. Just that tiny little tweak in your day could change everything. You could actually start losing weight just by doing that. I know, it seems simple, but it actually works. And that's why it's so beautiful, and that's why it fits a beautiful mom-friendly schedule that is just crazy and chaotic, especially during this time of year, right? Spring break. But if you want to feel better this week, try that. And if you want the full system that actually works for busy moms, because that's what we do inside the Baby Builder program, let me know. Type spring down in the comments and I will get back to you and we'll talk about how you can do this all the time, not just during spring break. I love you, Mama. Have a great weekend and have a happy spring break. Bye.